Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl and I'm back with another video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back, and if you are new, my name is Kotelo Beauty and welcome. So guys, I know I promised you guys a story time in my last video and here we are. Okay, I'm gonna explain everything, like, in my caption for the last video I was like, worst birthday ever, disaster, wara wara. So let me brief you guys, let me tell you guys exactly what happened. Okay, so it was 2 weeks before my birthday, or a week and a few days before my birthday, right? And my cousin, which is my mom's cousin, like his family, he's 3 years older than me, he's very young, he's full of life, right? He texted and he was like, come to PTA with your friends, let's host and all that. I was like, oh, next week it's my birthday and we'll come next week on my birthday. He was like, cool. Okay guys, before he texted me that, I had plans. I knew my birthday was coming, of course. I had plans. I was like, okay, I'm turning 21, so what am I going to do? I have to celebrate my birthday. Like, I want to celebrate. I was thinking and I was like, I had plans for my birthday. Actually, I had plans. I was gonna do something with my friends for the entire weekend here at Siabuswa. But he texted, he was like, I was like, oh, since he texted and he was like, come to PTA, I was like, okay, let me cancel everything, let's go celebrate my birthday day. Guys, now I'm not crazy. If he didn't say come, I wasn't gonna come. No, I wasn't gonna go. I wasn't gonna go. But he said come and I was like, okay, cool. I trust him, of course. His family, and like last year he hosted and it was good. But he wasn't the host actually. He was the host, but he wasn't the one spending. I ignored that red flag. Fine, I trust him, guys. Yeah, fine. I was like, how many friends should I come with? He was like, just call your friends. I was like, how many? He was like, just bring them. I was like, okay. I have 3 friends. Seu, Tiset, and Mahlase. Those are my friends, right? I have like I have another friend which is Kitumeti and she's my cousin. I was like, I'm taking her with me. And who else? Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna invite those 4. I also have Mabuti, which is a close friend of mine as well. So yeah, I was like, I'm gonna come with them. Oh, 4, because Jisetsu was going to a checkup. It was gonna be me, Mabuti, Mahlasedi, and Kitumeti. Unfortunately, Mabuti had like, and Kitumeti as well. I had Mahlasedi and Seu. Fine. Like on that day, it was a Friday. My birthday was on Saturday. On Friday, I was supposed to go there to his place on Friday, but I was like, nah, I'll go on Saturday morning, the morning of my birthday. Fine. Okay. I sleep. Midnight, he video calls me to sing happy birthday for me. I was so I was so happy, guys. Like, he was so thoughtful. He called me, he video called me, wished me happy birthday with his friends. Like, there were a lot of people in the background wishing me a happy birthday. I was so emotional, guys. I was like, oh my goodness, he's gonna make my birthday. Like, I was like, oh my goodness, it's about to go down when we go there. Like, we're gonna celebrate. I was so happy, guys, and I was looking forward to it. Okay, I couldn't even sleep. I was so happy that like I couldn't sleep. I was like, can't it be morning already? Like, I wanna go. Fine. Saturday, Mahlasedi is our team manager for netball, and Seu was selected for the USAs. So the selected players had to go to tax. netball, what Pretoria Tags at UP to play netball so they can select the final players. So Seu and Mahlasedi went to Tags with the other team members. They used the university transport. I used public transport to go there. I was going to meet with Ntsako, a cousin of mine, in Pretoria CBD, right? Okay, fine. Mahlasedi and Seu packed their things, like their clothes for changing and everything for the weekend, for the celebration. They left their stuff with me so I can like take them with me in my bag. I took like a traveling bag so I can fit all our things. Fine. They go to the tax, whatever. Me and Ntsako, the cousin, meet, and then we go to Bram. He was in Bram. We go there. When we get there, guys, I've been like, I left here at 9. I got there around 3. I didn't eat the whole day. Like, I was so hungry. I was so tired. Mind you, Mahlasedi and Seu are there. Pretoria Tags playing netball. Me and Ntsako are there. We were gonna there. We got there around 3. And I told him, yo, I'm hungry. He was like, okay, terms and conditions. I am not going to babysit anyone. I was like, the fuck? You called us here. You said we should come. And now when you tell you that we are hungry, you tell us that you're not going to babysit. I missed that. Okay, fine. But like, I thought he was joking and he was for real, guys. I was so hungry. And when I got there, I thought like, he didn't welcome us. Like, I don't know, guys. Okay, let's go back. Before going there, the day before, I texted him and I was like, what are the plans for the weekend so I know which outfits to pack. He was like, we're gonna braai, we're gonna go to Groove and host, like have an indoor thingy. I was like, fine. I packed outfits, guys. I packed nice outfits because we were going to Bram. Obviously we were going to nice places, like luxurious places. I packed nice guys. I was so ready. Yo, fine. I get it. He was like, we're gonna have braai, we're gonna go to Groove and host like an indoor party, something like that. I was like, fine. We told him we were hungry. Okay, fine. He was like, he's not going to babysit, and he wasn't joking. Fine. His friends kept on coming. He kept on calling different friends. They were pulling up, and this other girl also came. And yeah, it was me, the girl, his friend, my cousin Ntsako. It was the 4 of us. No, 2 friends of his, the girl and us. The girl is also his friend. Fine, we were just chilling there by the rooftop balcony type shit. You know, guys, we didn't go to his place or like an apartment. It was a new res, because it was close to Vet. So they were building, it was built and fully furnitured. I don't know, they were doing like the final touch up. We went there to a res, like nearly res. I don't know what he was doing there. I didn't know that we were going to that place, but it was fine because it was nice. It had like a lot of space, a lot of it was a res, guys. A lot of rooms, a lot of beds, everything was there. Fine, sharp. We were sitting there and they were drinking. I wasn't drinking because I'm not a drinker. I only drink cognac. I'm joking, guys, but like, yeah, they were drinking. Fine. And then kept on calling Seu to check if they're done so we can go pick them up. In my mind, I was like, when they are done, we are going to pick them up with him. Sharp. We called, or they're not done. We're just chilling there. It was cold, guys. And mind you, we got there around 3. When we got there, there was no electricity. There was an power outage. Yes, yeah, there was a power outage there. There was no electricity. 3, 4, 5, 6. My phone is flat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. No electricity. Fine. Around 7:30, so called, and they were like, we are done. I told him that they are done, and I was like, request for them. He was like, nah, request teleba kozi bao. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, I want request for your friends, and I also want buy alcohol for your friends. Choose one. I was like, fine. Again, now in my mind, I know that we are going to Groove. So obviously, when we go to Groove, he's gonna spend, like, he's gonna, you know. I was like, fine. I requested from PTA to Joburg, Braamfontein, 359. I paid that money. I paid that amount because I was like, they are my friends. I want to spend my birthday with them. Like, I want to be with them. So I didn't mind. I paid because I knew when they get here, we're going to bath. We're going to go to a club and like do the most. I wanted them to be with me. So I paid. Fine. When they got there, no electricity. We sat there with no electricity. 8, 9, 10, no electricity. Heaven, time nagoya tsamaya. It's my birthday. Good 9. Ka 12 ya chai. We haven't done anything. We're just sitting there for hours. Okay, fine. He called his friends. Like 4 girls came. Closer girls. They were so nice, guys. They made me feel better. They kept on singing happy birthday for me. Like, they kept on reminding me that it's my birthday. Fine, we sat there. They were smoking happily. Him, the cousin, and his friends bought a lot of alcohol. Like, they filled a bin this size with alcohol, different types of alcohol. Fine. And in my head, I was like, why are you buying alcohol? Aren't we supposed to go out to the club so we can drink there and like do the most there? Fine, I missed. And Zaku was like, I don't think we're gonna go out here. This amount of alcohol, they don't want us to go out. Like, we are going to stay here. I tried to console myself and I was like, maybe we're gonna go. I asked him, I was like, Kani Ari Groove? He was like, when you can see there's no electricity, the water is cold. I was like, no, I'm asking. He was like, let's wait for electricity. Okay, fine, we stood there. Around 10, the electricity came back. Fine. Now I'm starting to cheer up. I'm starting to, fine. And then they were like, we are going to braai. And then when we're done braaiing, we're gonna eat, bath, then go to Groove. Fine. It's been an hour since they went to the balcony to braai meat. I was like, let me go check. When I go there, they are still lighting the charcoal. There's no meat. I don't know what's going on. The fire is not even on. Time nagoya tsamaya. Manna. I was like, Kani? He was like, Onyagoya Groove. Now he's asking me, Onyagoya Groove, is that supposed to be a question even? You know very well that I've been complaining. I've been here about the Groove thing or like the going out thing. And now you are asking me? I was so pissed, guys. I went back. I told the girls that they haven't started. Like, the fire is not even on. They were like, those Xhosa girls went and checked. And then when they went there, I went to the room. Guys, I was crying. You saw in my last video, I was crying, guys. I was so heartbroken. In my heart, I was like, guys, I trusted him with my 21st birthday. I trusted him. Like, I traveled for hours just for this disappointment while I had expectations. He promised me, guys, like, I wouldn't have went there if I knew that was gonna happen. I was gonna stay here and celebrate my birthday here with my friends. I was so heartbroken. I was crying. I was like, I wasted my money. At that time, I was okay with the group thing. Okay, we're not going to Groove, it's fine. But what about my money that I wasted? I used money to go from here to there. Sharp. I went to the bedroom. We were so disappointed. My friends and my cousin went to the room. We slept. We just went there because we knew that we were not gonna go to group. We knew that nothing was gonna happen. He was just lying. He kept on lying. He kept on lying and lying and lying and lying. Like, why? Why do you lie? Why did you have to lie? Like, if he was just what? Like, if he was just honest on the get-go. Yeah, like, be honest, bro. Like, if he was honest and told me that, you know what, I know the reason why we didn't go to Groove and everything is because he didn't have money. If he told me that, you know what, when I say we can't go to Groove, you know, I don't have money and all that. If he told me the truth, obviously I was gonna make a plan. I was gonna tell him that it's fine, you know. Me and my friends were gonna go out on our own without him. I was gonna spend money. I had money. Obviously, it was my birthday. Even if I didn't have that much, but I had money. Like, we were gonna make a plan. Sue was there. I know she was gonna help. We were gonna dress up and go to Groove on our own. We were gonna go to the nearest club and do the most. Because he lied, he kept on saying that we're gonna go, be patient, we're gonna go to Groove, don't worry. I trusted him. I was like, okay, let me not worry, we're gonna go to Groove. He was like, it's still early, it's not even 12 o'clock. Okay, fine, guys. But like, we went to sleep and all that. Yeah, and we were like, in the morning, first thing in the morning, we bath, then we come back here. It was a disaster, guys. We were so sad. I was so sad because it was my birthday, thinking that I should have stayed here, enjoyed my birthday. I was gonna do the most, guys, you know. And like, I had plans, yo, for the weekend. I had plans for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday here with my friends. But he was like, nah, come here, I'm gonna host you and your friends. Only to disappoint me. Only to, that day I will never forget. Worst birthday ever. Worst part, it's my 21st. It is my 21st. But it's fine, you know. It's okay. The next morning we took a shower, we left, and we didn't even say goodbye. We just left. He was so, guys, you could see that he was so embarrassed. I embarrassed him in front of his friends. I told his friends everything that he told me. I told them that he said, when we get here, we're gonna do this, we're gonna go to group. And his friends were, they were surprised. I exposed him. I exposed him, and I'm so glad, and I'm not done exposing him. When we go home to Limpopo, I know he likes claiming and all that. When he goes there and he starts like claiming and telling people this, I'm gonna be like, when he's done claiming, let me tell you, I'm gonna give them a story time. I mean, like, and like, I learned, guys. I learned. Yes, I know. I've experienced that. Yes, I've experienced that. And when I'm open, I will never trust anyone, guys. They've been saying we'll never trust nobody. Like, don't. Now I know. I wanna, from now on, I'm not gonna trust anyone. I'm just gonna do my own thing. Like, trusting people, I do not recommend. Do not, guys. So yeah, I hope I've explained everything thoroughly. Like, I don't know if I did, but like, I hope I did. So yeah, that's how my 21st birthday was a disaster. That's how I had the worst birthday ever. Yeah, so I'm not gonna say his name, but those who know know, but I don't. Yeah, but those who know. Like, I mean, like, people who know me, like people who stay where I come from, will definitely, I don't know, maybe they'll know who I'm talking about. But like, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe, man. Bye.